What's up, everybody? Today we are going to see what it takes to get this electric zero motorcycle project bike that I have, and we are going to try and load it into our CyberTruck since we conveniently have the tailgate currently removed. As you can see, I've got some motorcycle ramps bolted together here that I usually use on our trailer to haul motorcycles, as it tends to be a little safer and less sketchy. But since this is a truck, we're going to do truck stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to back the truck into the ditch over here to make it nice and easy to load this bike up, hopefully. And we're going to see if it fits without the tailgate attached. Now, the bike is, according to my measurements, just about exactly 6 feet, and so is the bed. So I'm curious to see if we can get this thing to stay in here or if it's going to need the tailgate to make that happen. Stay tuned to find out. All right, we're gonna back the CyberTruck down into this ditch and hopefully make it a nice, smooth transition to load the bike on. Let's do it. Now they've got the CyberTruck in the ditch, let's set out the ramp and see what it looks like. All right, let's walk this motorcycle up there and see what happens and see if it's too long for the bed. It might be. When I measured it, it was just at 6 feet tire to tire, so. As you can see, it's definitely going to be too long to load this without our tailgate. Our rear tire here is so close. It's so close to fitting. We're not going to be able to fit it. So we'll need to put the tailgate back on and we can try this again and hopefully we won't break the tailgate. All right, so we just reinstalled the tailgate on the truck. So now we are gonna come back over here, park in our ditch again, put our ramp on again, and get this motorcycle loaded up so we can get it out of here. All right, we've got our truck parked back in the ditch, tailgate back on, unfortunately, and we are going to pull the ramp out and see about loading this thing up in the front. Let's see if it'll take it. Hold that there just for now so it doesn't roll out of the truck bed for us. We've got the motorcycle mostly in the bed here, so now we're going to do a couple of straps on the rear to the bed tie downs. We've got a tie down here. Sometimes these things can be really hard to get out if you haven't used them very much yet. So we're just going to double this over here. For now, just put a little tension on that so it doesn't fall over once we get the kickstand back up. We still need to move the bike forward a couple inches if we want to put it up against the front of the bed, which I do. Okay, so what we're going to do, go ahead. I'm just going to push this forward, stand it upright, hold the brakes, and ratchet the strap. Now that we've got that, I'm going to do the other side that we already did. Hold this thing upright. All right, there we go. The bike is standing on its own with no kickstand. Just finished up loading up the bike and then remembered I've got this big old ramp that also needs to go in there. But now I've got tie downs in both corners. So I'm going to undo the left rear strap and slide these ramps back in and hopefully be able to bungee them to the tracks on the side of the bed. No problem. All right, let's get our bungees. So we undid our left rear strap. What I'm going to do is run another strap through this ramp and strap it down to the tracks on the side. Okay. Ramp is solid. Bike is solid. I think we're ready to take this thing to our shop now. Okay, so we have our Zero motorcycle loaded up into the bed of the CyberTruck, and I'm going to give you a little bonus video here because this is an electric bike. It always needs to be charged. What I did is I plugged in the charging cable into the bed outlets, and so we can hop up here. You can check out the status screen. Nothing happening, haven't turned on the power yet. So what we're going to do is go in the cab, turn on the bed outlets, and see what that looks like. So I already have the screen here under outlets and mods. So what you can do is come over here and turn on your outlets. And what's pretty cool about that is it will then immediately show how much power it's drawing. Oh, you can see it just jumped to 1.6 kilowatts. So that means our bike is probably charging back there. Let's go check it out. This is a pretty sweet feature of this because this bike does not have very good range. Check that out. We are charging 83%. We're gonna drive to the shop and we will see how much range we have when we get there and if it's still charging. We are driving in the CyberTruck with our Zero electric bike in the back, sitting in traffic. I've been trying to get it in the rear view mirror, but loud Mustang. But my camera won't focus on the mirror. So anyways, if you're curious what you can see with the tonneau open and a motorcycle back there, it looks pretty funny with the handlebars sticking up above the moonroof, but pretty good view of seeing if it's safe back there. All right, we are driving the CyberTruck with the motorcycle in the back. Tried to angle the rear view mirror so you guys could see it, but not really possible right now. But you can see if you drive with the tailgate down, you have your tailgate is down warning icon, and thankfully it does not nag and ding and bing and bong at you, which is great. So yeah, just wanted to show you what it looked like driving with the tailgate down. And we'll successfully unloaded and transported, a la CyberTruck. Can take a look in here. That'll buff out. Yeah, doesn't seem like hurt anything. I would call that a successful trip. If you're interested in learning more about this bike, let me know. I got it in a trade, has a salvage title, but it does run and drive. Yeah. I believe my charging cable has an issue, so I was not able to get good data on charging this bike while driving down the road. I will look into fixing that, and we will see if we can do that again in the future. Thanks again for subscribing and checking out my videos. I love giving people information they can actually use, and also like using our crazy CyberTruck to do actual truck stuff. You know, it still makes the Costco runs, but we get some use out of it too. All right, thanks guys, take care.